So there you go, we have an announcement from our Chief Minister.
We are acting again. We are going further to save local jobs, to protect local businesses, and to keep the Territory's economy on the road to recovery. Today, my government is announcing the Jobs Rescue and Recovery Plan. This is a $65 million economic support package with three goals. Keep shop doors open, keep cash flowing, keep Territorians working. I'll run through the measures now. There is a $20 million business improvement scheme.
So there we go. So we've got a quite a large stimulus package from the Chief Minister and the NT government in regards to obviously response to the latest outbreak and environment. So we'll just do a quick run through on what is involved in this, and it's the Territory Jobs Rescue and Recovery Plan. And I've got to commend the government for acting quite quickly, which is unusual, but it is a good result. There was a meeting on Monday with the Chief Minister, with the industry groups, business groups, and discussion about what was required, some ideas and stuff in regards to stimulus. So we're looking at $65 million, and the focus is keeping jobs and rescue recovery. So as we know, that the tourism side of things is taking a big hit and has taken a big hit, and hospitality as well. So those two sectors are really going to feel the pain moving forward. So part of that is stimulus packages to support those, as well as businesses as well. Quick overview, so there's $20 million business improvement scheme. So it's aimed at helping businesses get customers back into premises, undertaking improvements as a Territory business. So their businesses will be eligible for $10,000. And the recipient will also, if they want to put their own $10,000 in it as well, that'll also be backed up by another $10,000. So you're basically looking at a $30,000 spend there for a business, and $20,000 that would be grant. So that's for Territory businesses. That's it's quite a hefty improvement and something you wouldn't normally see. So that's a huge stimulus there for Territory businesses. And as I said, the government does need to really be commended on that one. $5 million business structure adjustment package. So this is based on businesses that need to restructure areas or that type of thing because they've got 100 person in those roles or in those areas where they can't keep them. So it's almost a temporary adjustment to businesses, offices. So if you've got an office with 100 people in it, looking at adjusting and setting things up like that. Once again, look, this, and I guess it's been called temporary because we would presume that this will not be a forever ongoing thing. The $5 million immediate works grants package. So the immediate works is for non-for-profits and community organisations that have projects there that they wanted to do along the lines of repairs, renovations, infrastructure repairs, ready to go. So the applicants can apply for grants up to $50,000, and then they'll match dollar for dollar above that. So if it's it's a $100,000 job, there will be an additional $50,000 put on top of that, so you're looking at $150,000. Once again, it's all about turning the money over, keeping jobs going. A lot of this is structure, construction based. When you go through and have a look at these items, and the reason I believe for that is that there's a huge amount of workers that are in the construction industry, one way or another, that all contribute to this and contribute to the economy, which means spending throughout the economy, and that's then spending to restaurants, spending to entertainment, and it'll obviously be small entertainment. So next item, freezing government fees, charge and electricity prices. Look, this all helps, but I don't think it's a big deal. And $30 million home improvement scheme. So there'll be $6,000 grants for Territory homeowners and landlords who also contribute $2,000 and a $4,000 grant with a $1,000 contribution. Okay, so to break that down, there'll be a grant of $4,000, and if the owner puts in $1,000. If the owner puts in $2,000, though, we'll get an extra $2,000 to make it $6,000. So basically, you're looking at for $1,000 you get $4,000. If you spend $2,000, you'll get $6,000 put towards it. So once again, this is pretty impressive. For small maintenance repairs, etc., that need to get done out there, this will definitely assist there with homeowners. Now it's also for landlords as well, and it can only happen on one property. So if a landlord's got 3 properties, it can't happen per property. It's one per landlord. So once again, it's keeping things ticking over. Supporting the territory tourism. So the government will be putting another stimulus for the tourism side of things. As I said earlier, challenging with tourism and also the tourism and also the hospitality industry. Now, what they're trying to do here with this is and the message they've put out loud and clear is they want Territorians to holiday in the territory, to spend the territory, to try and keep that internal money in the territory and ticking over. The rescue recovery principles. So I'll just quickly run through their principles and packages. Is their focus is on jobs and not cuts. The approach is to work together with Territorians, the private sector, the territory organisations cannot do it alone. Financial support needs to be spent, not banked. So that's the biggest thing. They want this financial support to go out and be turned over and spent, not just bank it. And that's obvious. It's what's got to happen, and people need to be very, very aware of that. I don't know how they'll structure that to make sure it actually happens, but I believe realistically it'll be a turnover. Public service will be responsive and flexible to requests for help. This will be a change of culture. If the public service are actively not looking at red tape and looking at and having the instructions from the top going, we've got to make this stuff go, make this work, this can be a success and really help. If red tape gets in the way and bureaucracy gets in the way, all this will be a big fluff and not worth anything. So it's really good to hear that that's part of their focus. Number 5, contracting and procurement decisions need to be fast and fair. Once again, that comes back to, as I said, back to public service. Things need to be punched through. Our employees will be encouraged to buy locally and holiday in the territory. As I mentioned before, it's all about that turnover, keep it in the territory and moving. Sponsorship of events that have been cancelled will be deferred. That's just a bit of a support. Employees will be encouraged to cash out their recreational leave and spend money locally. I don't know how they encourage them other than just saying, hey, can you do it? They want the banks to be more flexible. I think that's an obvious, not just from this government, but from federally and right across the board. Landlords to reduce or defer rent payments from businesses. I understand where they're coming from with that, and I think there is room for that to happen. However, they've also got to remember that landlords are business owners as well, most of the time. So there's going to be challenges in regards that some will be able to assist, some others will be in the same position as what the businesses are and struggling. So it's a bit of a, I hope there's no slaps on the wrist or anything that comes out of that encouragement. Federal government to defer or cease fringe benefit tax on entertainment. Fantastic idea, it shouldn't be there anyway. The private sector to be more flexible in their contract arrangements with each other. That's good on them. Local government to undertake their own stimulus packages. Once again, that's getting money turned over and happening in throughout the system. Federal government employees to cash out their recreation. Anyway, so that's a quick overview of it. There's more detail there, and I'm happy to run through that with anybody if they want to. I know that ourselves and our business, we're looking at being able to assist in a lot of these areas. We have an expertise in project management. We have an expertise. Well, we've got a fantastic subcontract team that do quality work that can handle all this. So we're really looking at how can we assist these businesses to get this stuff turning over and helping them with it. And project management is a key to that. Good, quick, strong, robust project management will help this turnover very quickly. So we're looking forward to being able to assist a lot of companies out there. So quick update, hope that's been assistance, and we'll keep you updated with any more future stimulus packages and whatever else comes out of government. Thank you.